Okay, good morning. Today I am going to work on a kitchen renovation. Not a kitchen renovation, but a kitchen countertop temporary fix. So my countertops are stained. I don't like them. They've been here forever and ever and ever, through kids and grandkids. So I'm going to put this on. I think it's going to look great. And now it's just learning how to do it and getting it right. So I will let you know how it goes. Thank you. Bye. Okay, the first piece is down, and I am very pleased with myself. I did it around that sink well. I just hope I can do the rest of it well. This part is looking great where I wrapped the edge. As you can see, the difference is wonderful. I am thrilled, and I think it's going to be all right. Yippee! Okay, bye. Okay, and y'all look. It looks fantastic. I'm so pleased with this temporary fix for countertops. I am so tickled. It is working great. I mean, look at this X-Acto knife cutting I did. Man, I did some good cutting around through there. Tickled. I hope I can do the rest the same. Lord, help me keep doing it right. I'm pleased with it, y'all. Very pleased. Okay. I will show you the rest as we continue. It's awesome. It's so awesome. Here's the happy woman. Yay! So I decided, as I was doing this piece right here behind the sink, you see that? Decided to try an experiment. See what it looked like if I covered that. See that beige strip right there? I didn't like it against. I was going to paint it white, but I thought, oh, why not just. So I went ahead and put this stuff up around the edge there, and I went ahead and made it waterproof. I overlapped it a little bit, which doesn't look great, but you can't really tell it. And it does look fine. It looks fine. So I like it better than painting that strip white. That's what I was going to do. So that's how I fixed my issue with that little strip, and that's what's going to happen over there. But the best thing I would do is when I put this piece on the big piece over here, the big counter, I'm going to overlap the back with the same piece. I'm not going to piece it like I had to do here. Live and learn. So I'm going to, run it on up on top of that little lip and cut it up there instead of at the bottom. And that's what I should have done on this piece. Anyway, I didn't know because I thought he told me to leave that little piece. My husband did, so I was thinking that I didn't need to cover that up. And then as we did this and we looked at it, he's like, that looks good. Let's just do it that way. I said, well, that's why I wanted you to come look at this, because it was a good little test and I liked it. Alrighty. I'm going to continue on to this spot over here and clean all that off so I can put the stuff down. And as I'm cleaning it off, maybe I'll find somewhere good to put all this junk. That's a good thing about doing stuff like this. Alright. In a little bit, there'll be more. Okay, that one was rough. Very rough. Oh my God. But I battled through it and I got it. And here's what it looks like. So I had trouble trying to get the back edge straight, as you see right there. So I guess I'll have to kind of piece that little corner, but that's not bad. But then because it's a little bit angled, man, I had to rub it and pull the paper slowly off. You pull this paper backing off. Oh my gosh. And I cannot believe it, but it is as smooth as it is. Now, if I was more experienced, there might be an easier way to do it than what I'm doing it, but I'm not more experienced, so I'm doing it. I do it the way I can do it, you know? So, next chore will be to get this proper. And what I'm going to do is ignore my dirty dishes. At least I got a flour in the sink. One of my Gladolias. But not too many dirty dishes, just a few. But see, there's a little bubble right under here, and I don't want that. So I'm going to now pull this up and push this up. I let this be over this on purpose because I'm going to cut around here. But to get this edge really close to the sink like I need it, I have to pull this up and then smooth it again. I'll try to sit this camera right here. Maybe you can watch what I'm doing. We shall see. Can you see it? Let's see if you can see what I'm doing. Nope, well that didn't work. Let's try one more time. I need it right there. If I can get it to stay right there. So I'm going to pull this up. And I'm going to I'm going to kind of run my fingernail down by the sink so that I don't have that edge that I don't want with air under it there. See how I'm doing that? And now you see that it's right next to the sink edge where I'm going to cut it. And that's what I wanted. And there's no air bubbles. And that's why you leave a little lip. But now, right here I got an air bubble or something in it that I don't like. So I'm going to come and rub that out over here in the corner. You probably can't see what I'm doing, but there's a tiny little spot I didn't like. I'm going to try to smooth it. It might be where I messed up in the very beginning. So I'm just going to leave it. It's a little rough spot. Shall be fine. I've got to get this around this edge. See where I'm at now. Where my fingers are. Where's my fingers at? Okay. So, I'm sorry guys. My camera won't stay up. Okay, so did you see that edge that I'm talking about? I'm going to cut right down through there. And then right here, I'm working on this corner to try to make it, when I cut it, hopefully it will lay down properly. It is really not easy to get this, to do this perfectly, but I'm trying. Alright, camera, stay. I have a stand that I need to get. See if I can get it close enough. Alright, so here's the back corner. I guess you can't see the back corner, so I'm going to put it right here, and you'll see what I'm doing in a second. Take my handy dandy little X-Acto knife. Be very careful. And I'm going to cut. Where is the camera? Alright, I'm going to cut right along this. You push it right up next to the sink. Make sure you're next to the sink, because it can go sideways on you. So you want to keep it pushed down and in toward that sink, and you'll get it. So now I'm up here to this corner, and I'm going to try to, I've gone black on you again. See if I can let you watch me do this. I don't know if it'll work. I'll try. Okay, so now I'll try to cut this right next to that sink, and hopefully it's going to turn out right. Okay, so now there's a bug flying around. Get away. Because I've got tomatoes and cucumbers from my garden. I got the scraps in my sink, and the bugs are liking it. See this, what I'm doing? So I am peeling it. Uh-oh, there's a little piece that I didn't get cut good, and it's gonna mess me up. I ain't careful. So I'm coming down through here. So far, so good. I'd say go slower than faster. I have a pretty hard time slowing down myself. Now, right here, if you see,